What's up guys, Eternal here, and today I'm gonna show you how to play Vice, so let's go with this. I'll play against Kane. You want to start with W first, and let's get to the skill explanation. So passive activated abilities grant a shield equal to 10% of Vice maximum health for 3 seconds when they hit an enemy. 12-second cooldown, and as you level up the cooldown decreases. Triggering denting blows won't activate your passive shield. So the third stack. Every third attack on the same target deals an additional percentage of the target's maximum health as physical damage, reduces its armor by 20% and grants Vi 30% attack speed for 4 seconds. Thanks to that you can clear faster, and it's good against tanks just by trading. It scales with your attack damage, so even if you go straight forward full AD build, you can deal with tanks combined with your passive. As you can see, it stacks, and on third attack you can see the icon showing you that you just shred some of armor. Then E, excessive force, causes next basic attack to deal physical damage to your target and enemies behind it. So try to position yourself so that you can deal more damage to camps from the cone damage. And E is an aura attack reset, so you deal damage to enemies in front of you and it keeps generating stacks. E is not interrupting Vi's previous orders, so casting E causes your next basic attack to deal more damage. Alright, let's go for Scuttler. Vi can hold up to 2 charges at once and charges a new punch every 14 seconds. So Oro E, and casting E also increases your aura attack range by 175. Keep in mind, when chasing, if you are having a hard time reaching your opponent, just do this. And then Q makes you mobile. It takes some time, so the more you channel it, the better the damage is. I used my Q like this because I expected Echo to flash in that place. Usually with your Q you want to just predict where your enemy can be heading. Q can be used to go through obstacles and walls placed on the map. Okay, my blue buff was taken. So on first cast you slow your movement speed by 15% while increasing damage and dash range over 1.25 seconds. During the channeling you are not able to cast other spells, and second Q cast releases that, you dash forward. It all depends how you casted that. So this is the range keeps increasing and you want to max Q first. So you knock back the first target while pulling others towards you. Keep in mind that you will stop your Q dash on the first enemy hit. I'm just here to last hit. Not pushing, of course. Q will go on a reduced cooldown and refund by 50% of the mana cost if the channel is interrupted. And this does not apply when reaching full duration. If you don't release Q, the ability will just go on cooldown. And as for Q, it can just put minions in one line, so Q, then you turn and E. And always remember to position yourself like this when doing this camp, because your E can show your current position to your enemy, so the cone will just be visible in that place. Keep in mind, always just line the camp, and that way you can also be more efficient, so you just Q like this. And yeah, and Q to get rid of the small ones. Also you can deal some damage on lane by doing E on minions, so sometimes if you are not able to reach your opponent and he is low health, you can just E minions and the cone might kill him. Also there's a nice combo that is Q flash. but I'm not going to use that for now. Okay, I don't have mana. God, this passive is so annoying. Shouldn't flash, I thought, like, maybe. So the first item that you wanna get is Stalker's Blade and this. Let's wait for boots. As for boots option, you either go this, but I recommend Mercury Threads or Swiftness because they affect your Q. Since Mercury Threads have tenacity and Swiftness offers reduction in slowing effects, it actually affects your Q. So the slow is smaller that way. I have red buff, so this could be good. I will kill her, I think. Usually you want to aura and E for additional damage, but she's just one hit, so I just do E. Right. The thing about your passive, so on the clear and when fighting, pay attention to your passive, because if it's off cooldown you can just activate your ability to get some shield and that way you can soak some damage. So, for example, when Kartus is using his ultimate, if you have nearby target, you just activate your passive and that's a free shield. So Q like this, lining the camp for a really efficient wave kill. Doing kill like this, so some damage. He has ultimate. Yeah, he is tilted. As for your ultimate, you target an enemy champion and chase it down, knocking it up for 1.25 seconds, dealing physical damage. While charging, Y cannot be stopped and has true sight, so you can reveal invisible targets. Any enemies in the way are knocked aside and deal 75% of the damage. So I recommend casting ultimate when you are about to get crowd controlled, because your ultimate cannot be interrupted by any crowd control effect. So for example, the stun is coming at you, before that you cast ult on something and just deal damage.
An enemy has been slain.
Actually you want to max E second, I accidentally picked the wrong spell. And Y is good for taking objectives early. Okay, so this second point in W might actually help. It's okay. I have my passive and I'm activating that with Q. Nice. Here comes Echo. I could do Q flash now, so to do this combo you start the first charge of Q, then flash and release. And now I have enough burst that I didn't even have to cast ult. If you are not in range, then you want to cast ultimate just to get in range, but else you just keep ult until your enemy wants to escape. So just stop him and keep in one place. Okay, something is happening. Go Knight should be easier. Okay, she missed, never mind. that way. Also you can flash during ultimate to deal some damage. Just change the path of your channeling with ultimate and knock up other enemies. It's rarely being used, but sometimes it helps. So keep in mind that you can do such thing. And Q flash is usually great for ganks in the game, like you want to make some cheese and nice stuff. And you do Q flash. Surely this game I'll be able to show you, just not yet. Is he on red buff? No, he's still mid, okay. Okay, I actually have so much gold and this Swift Herald recall that I'm gonna spend it. So Sheen, this. Actually, let's go Swiftness. Just to, you know, roam better. Just that way I'll be mobile. And as you can see, it affects my Q. It's actually smoother. I just play Herald on top, I think. And then we can dive him, cause he will stay at his turret probably. I have little time, so I'm just heading top. By the way, your Q is great for stealing Baron, so keep in mind you can just get into Baron pit with your Q and steal it.
An ally has been slain.
So this is an example of Q flash, and that's it, guys. I'm aware that it can be problematic for you in the learning process, but it's not that hard. Just keep in mind not to flash on your second Q before you release. You want to flash, and that way it will all work together every time. Okay, that was actually a huge advantage for top lane. So Trinity Force is your power spike. As you can see, your first items are very aggressive, straightforward, full AD. But this playstyle of Vi is great, and most effective. You just need to position yourself properly. Also, there's a nice trick, so let's say your enemy is building Banshee, so with your Chilling Smite on your Q before you land you want to smite your target, so that way Smite will just get rid of the spell shield and you can finish off your opponent. Same when using your ultimate. Also, at level 4 you can already start trying to get a Drake, just get control ward with yourself. Your enemies won't know. Because of this W you are able to just take objectives easily. And after that with Vi you can just make some nice pickups. Your Chilling Smite also helps in triggering electrocute. Like this, always try to line up minions, anything, just to clear better with your E. And I have Shin, so I'm trying to trigger my Shin. Keep in mind to do so. You can also heal your allies. I just try to save her. If Mordek has ult, yeah, that's problematic. It deals a lot of damage actually. I just clear. Vi's ultimate can be game changing, so make sure that you cast ultimate if your team can follow up or if you have enough damage to instantly delete the target. So with your ultimate you can either just focus the most fed squishy target or cast ultimate on anything that is focusing your threat ally. It all depends on the game, you need to use it smart. This build is straightforward, as I said, before you build some tanky items that have nice synergy with your core items. Just keep in mind that you are squishy, so position well. What if they come here? Maybe there's no vision. Because it's so easy for me to kill. Yeah, I didn't have to use ult, but if Janna had more health, I would just ult now, because Q was coming. And ultimate so that Ashe is not able to cast flash or anything. I'm not sure if she had flash, but you know. Also some split pushing is fine, since you can get away easily and just line up with Q. At some point you can take all minion wave with a single Q. Depending on the situation your role in the teamfight can be different. Sometimes instead of diving it's better to peel for your most fed teammate by using CC on the closest danger, and the other time you need to position yourself wisely and quickly delete threat from the backline. And proc it. E also works. No, that's an overstay, I think. I just get items. Just to show you the burst potential. Trinity Force and then Sterax. So still building AD. Maybe even this, since I'm so fat. Actually this, okay. We are very ahead, and let's just keep farming, and if teamfight happens, I just burst them. This should be nice. Oh, something is happening, yeah, I'm using Relentless Hunter. Kind of had to do this. Oh, okay, that was over aggressive by me. I was expecting my allies to follow up faster. This was completely unnecessary, but whatever. So I tried to release my Q as fast as possible, and you could see sometimes if you just need to deal a little amount of damage, then you cast it. So thank you guys for watching, hope that you learned something out of it. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time.